Hi guys and welcome back to Car Focused. I hope you're all doing well. I've been a bit quiet lately in terms of my cars, but back today with another video. Finally, I've managed to get to FJRS with the little Fiesta, my S1600. Currently just sat in the waiting room here, just chilling out while there's some work being done on the car. So basically today, I wanted to get the car to the guys for a proper health check, to get it up on the lift, have a good look underneath it. And I thought while we're doing that, I might as well get some bits and bobs to fit to the car. So today I'm having new OEM shock absorbers all around from Ford, and I'm having the Ford supplied eye-back springs fitted to the car just to give it a little drop, because it does sit quite high at the moment, particularly at the front. It just needs to come down a little bit just for a bit more stability, just to improve the handling dynamics a touch, and for it obviously to look that bit better. So yeah, we're going to have full new suspension. I'm going to have a Mountune short shifter fitted to the front of the gearbox, which I showed you in the unboxing video. I think I showed you the springs as well. Yeah, that's going to be fitted. We're having a new auxiliary belt fitted, because the auxiliary belt on the car, even though it had a new cam belt, they didn't do the auxiliary belt. So it's a bit frayed up. So I thought, to be safe, we'll get a new one of those fitted. So they're doing that as well. And yeah, it's going to have a full health check, and we will see if there are any problems that need identifying. Also having new discs and pads at the front as well. The discs and pads on the car, they were okay, but I just thought if I'm doing the suspension as well, I might as well just refresh the front brakes. So I just got some standard Ford discs and pads as well. So yeah, they're working on the car at the moment. And then what we'll do is, when that's finished, I'm going to get them to leave the car up in the air. I'll take the camera into the workshop, have a look around at the general condition of the car to see what it's like underneath, and then talk about any issues that have been raised on the little Fiesta. But in terms of driving the car, how it's been treating me, it's been absolutely spot on. It's a great little fun hot hatch, really enjoying it. No regrets at all. It's cheap to run, good fun. I like the look of it, and yeah, it's definitely doing the job intended. I have actually got another set of wheels as well. I managed to go to the breakers yard. I picked up a set of wheels off a Zetec S I had in there for 150 quid. One of them might be buckled, but we're going to see if we can get it rectified. But I want to get those refurbished. I want to get them done in white. Then I can finally put my Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tyres on those wheels, and we'll get them on the car. And then I can keep the wheels that are on the car as a spare set, because I've got good tyres on. They're just not a very good brand, and they're pretty crap in the wet. It's got a set of evergreens on, so I'm looking forward to getting a nice refurbished set of wheels on with my Michelin Pilot Sport 5s. So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. A few little mods, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything with the car will be pretty good, and we'll go and have a look at it shortly. So next thing, we'll be in the workshop having a look around the car. So now inside the workshop, the work has been done on the little Fez, which is here. Before we just take a look at that, I just want to, one of the things that has been flagged up, which I have my suspicions about, the wheels. So the two front wheels, slightly out of shape. It's causing a bit of vibration when driving the car, particularly like around sort of 75 miles an hour. As I say, I've got a new set of, well, a second-hand set of wheels at home. So hopefully between the 8 of them, we can get 4 decent ones, and I'll get those refurbished in white, and then we'll keep 4 as a spare set. But yeah, I'm going to keep the colour of the wheels. I think it's just right to keep the car kind of as it came from Ford, with it being a limited edition car. But anyway, let's have a look underneath. So the good news is there's not really any problems with the car at all. Had the rear shocks and springs changed. We'll just have a look at the general condition. So for a car which is a 2011, it really isn't bad. Obviously there's a bit of corrosion on the exhaust rear beam. There's a bit of surface rust, but I mean, you can still see the sticker on there. You can still see the paint on there. This will clean up really nicely. The sills, they're not out of shape in any way. No corrosion on there, both sides. It looks really good actually. It's much better than what I thought. And then the chassis legs, oh, you got like a little bit of surface corrosion on there, but it's literally, that would just rub off. But yeah, it's not bad at all, guys. I'm actually really impressed. Changed the exhaust hanger rubbers there as well. Yeah, moving on down to the front. So we've had new discs and pads, front shocks, eye-back springs. You see inside the arches here, good condition. Let's have a look at the rear as well. Yeah, there's no real corrosion, it's just dirt. The rear spring isolators there, they were pretty screwed, so we've changed those to some Power Flex ones. But yeah, there's literally nothing else has been flagged up. Front subframe, you can see there just a little bit of surface rust, but you can still see the original paint on there. And the engine itself, nice and dry. We've just got a bit of residue oil there. I think it's where there's been an oil change in the past, but yeah, really not bad at all. There's a Mountune short shifter arm which has now been fitted. Moving around this side, again the new shock absorber with the spring, just tidies it up a nice amount as well. And then we've had the new auxiliary belt fitted there. So yeah guys, I'm actually really chuffed. This is actually better condition than my Focus, than my RS. Which is quite funny because this is the car that I use every day. Yeah, just goes to show that I think they made, well, a better job with the Mark 7 Fiesta than what they did with the Mark 2 Focus. Again, you can see in there a tiny little bit of crust there, just where the brake line is, but nothing major. Arches, perfect, no rust. Yeah, it's actually a really tidy little car. Again, that arch there, no rust at all. Yeah, happy chappy. So yeah, thanks to Fred and Johnny for getting that done for me, quick time, no horror stories, very happy with that. The next thing to do now is just to get it down on the ground and just see how it sits with the eye-back springs. Hopefully it's nothing too OTT. The eye-backs, you can't really go wrong with them, to be fair. Normally offer a nice kind of standard ride quality. They're not too firm, but hopefully it'll just sit that little bit lower, but we'll get the wheels on, get it on the ground, and we'll have a look at it. Hi guys, so I thought I'd just quickly touch bases. I've just been driving the car for a good hour or so on the way home, and I thought I'd pull over. There's a nice sunset, good opportunity. Just to quickly show you around the car now, it's kind of fully settled in, but in terms of ride, it's a little bit firmer, but not much at all really. It's very close to how it felt before. More than doable every day, perfectly comfortable, but it does look really nice now. It looks lovely behind me there. And the short shift, I'd probably say it's about 30% shorter in throw. So yeah, banging through the gears, it does feel a lot nicer. The ultimate test really will be on a back road. But the limiting factor for the car now is tyres. I need to get those PS5s on ASAP that I've got. But I'll quickly show you what it looks like now. It's fully bedded in. It looks much better, much more in proportion. And I'm a happy boy. So there we go, as you can see. What a sunset, hey, what a sunset. Yeah, it's looking nice now. Just nice and even, all four corners. There's no kind of tractor stance up front. This is really what it should have looked like in the first place. You can see the auto beam LEDs there, blending in nicely with the frozen white paints. She's a little ripper. Feels like a little go-kart now. Bazzing through the gearbox with the Mountune short shifter arm, and the eye-back springs just making it feel that little bit more sporty. Yeah, lovely little stance, look, lovely, very happy. So there we go guys, that's it, just a quick kind of vlog update video. I thought I owed it to you really, plus it was good to show you the underside of the car, just the overall general condition. Probably should do a drive-in video and show you exactly what it drives like with the current setup now. Maybe when I get the new wheels fitted with the new tyres, we're going to have a proper blast and just see how it feels, but that should complete it. Nice little zippy car, nice and nippy, but nothing too wild. Anyway guys, that's it from me and this beautiful sunset behind me and my little Fiesta S1600. Until the next one, as always, take care and I shall see you soon.